story begins with a chilling statement from the man himself. "I was two different people. Basically, I was living a double life." Israel Keyes confessed these words to investigators, and yet they only hinted at the depth of his horror. For years, Keyes hid in plain sight. A father, a business owner, and a traveler. But in the shadows, he was something far more sinister. His mind was twisted with a fascination for murder, a desire to hunt, and the meticulous patience to wait. And wait he did. Keyes scattered kill kits, sealed plastic containers filled with weapons, tools, and cash across the United States, hiding them in remote locations, each one a silent promise of his return. Imagine a jogger running through the woods, unknowingly passing by a buried kit that waited beneath the earth for years, or a couple camping by a lake, unaware that mere steps away lay the tools Keyes would one day use to end a life. But Israel Keyes was unlike any other serial killer. He didn't stalk familiar hunting grounds or target a specific type of victim. Instead, he chose his victims at random, driven only by convenience and opportunity. He traveled from state to state, crossing boundaries, knowing that each trip was a game where he set the rules. One night in Anchorage, Alaska, Samantha Koenig, an 18-year-old barista, was closing up the coffee stand where she worked. Keyes waited in the dark, patient as ever. When the coast was clear, he made his move, abducting her with chilling precision. For days, her family and the community clung to hope, desperate for any sign of Samantha. Keyes gave none. Instead, he went on a vacation, spending time with his family, all while Samantha's fate was already sealed. As the days stretched on, a single clue cracked the case open. A transaction from Samantha's debit card traced to a rural Texan gas station. Investigators were closing in, tracking his movements. Israel Keyes' arrogance would be his downfall. Authorities eventually apprehended him in Texas, but the relief of his capture was only temporary. What Keyes revealed in custody was a nightmare beyond comprehension. Sitting across from detectives, he outlined his twisted philosophy. He was a hunter of humans, he explained, and he traveled the country, striking wherever and whenever he pleased. He boasted about his kill kits, hidden across multiple states, prepared years in advance for murders he would later commit. But the story grows darker. To this day, not all of Keyes' kill kits have been found. Somewhere out there, hidden in the woods, buried by lakesides or mountains, are containers filled with evidence of crimes yet to be discovered. And despite extensive investigations, law enforcement was unable to identify all of his victims. The true scale of his carnage remains unknown. Israel Keyes was a man without remorse. He took his own life in his jail cell, robbing authorities of the chance to fully unearth the horror he left scattered across the country. Each kit, each piece of evidence he planted, feels like a ghost, a haunting reminder of his twisted legacy. As you listen to the story, you might find yourself wondering, if you live in the United States, is there a chance a hidden kill kit rests near you? For Keyes, they were simply tools in his game. For the rest of us, they are the terrifying reminders of a monster who hid in plain sight. If you're as captivated and disturbed by this story as we are, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We bring you more real, spine-chilling true crime cases every week. Drop a comment below if you think more of Israel Keyes' kill kits could still be out there, or if there's another case you want us to dive into next. And remember to share this video with someone who loves a good mystery, because the truth is scarier than fiction.